Can you guys hear me now? And I'm having some feedback. We can't see you. You can't see me. How do I? Okay. So on Facebook, they're not getting the lives. Somebody needs to call my sister and let her know that there's no sound. Okay. Can you guys hear now? You can hear me, but you can't see me. Okay, let's see what else I need to do. Hold on. Who's that? Come in. Well, you're not gonna be able to not get on camera. Can you help me? See, on camera, I'm seeing Mike. I need to see this. Click this right here. Yeah, it's click right here. Okay, there it is. Okay, guys, can you see me now? Pin your screen. Yes. I don't know what that means.
It means pin this.
How do I pin that? All right, good. You can see me and you can hear me. There's a little bit of feedback. Hopefully it's not too bad. I should have gotten some headphones. Maybe that would help me. But hopefully the feedback is not on your side.
I can see the options through the screen.
How did you get me on there? Because I need to. That's why I need a co-host to let these people in. Go to view and hit that. What's that middle? Up there to the right. I got it. Okay, cool. All right. Welcome to the people who are on the Zoom. Thank you for joining me today. And to people on Facebook, I hope you can hear me now, and I hope it's not too bad of a feedback. But welcome in. Feel free to drop any birthday wishes that you'd like in the chat and or the DM. Feel free to kind of probably raise your hand, and I'm going to let you speak. Let's see if I can get this message here. Thank you. All right. So if you know me, you know that what I do is teach financial literacy. I help people to protect their income. I help people to grow their wealth. I help people to make sure that they secure tax-free retirement income that they cannot outlive, as well as help people with other things that affect their wealth, such as health insurance, protection from other catastrophes, whether it's cancer insurance, dental, life, final expense, all these different things is what I do. And last year, I added to my, what was the word should I say? I added to my arsenal helping people with their student loans. Okay. As I continue to educate myself on the different ways that I can help people, I came across student loans. And I know that every single person that is listening to me right now either has a student loan, whether it's their own or their children's, or they have they know someone who has a student loan. Every single person that's listening to me right now either is in debt or they know someone who is in debt. And so my thing is to be able to help people to understand how money works and then make the correct decisions that they can continue to protect their income, to grow their income, and to transfer that income. Make the decisions based on facts, big facts, big facts on make the decision. Let me admit these people. But make the decision so that it will protect their future self, right? BIGFACS stands for Bernard Insurance Group, Financial and Consulting Services, and we are here to protect your assets for generations to come. So, with that being said, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that I did a pre-launch today of how I'm going to continue to help people in this space. Okay. All righty. I have to make sure I wrote down some notes. So if you're coming in, feel free to say happy birthday or leave me a note if you have to rush. Repertoire. Thanks, Rochelle. That's the word that I was looking for. But listen, the average American household carries over $100,000 in debt when you combine credit cards, when you combine loans, when you combine mortgages. And that is a conservative estimate. Okay. Student loans, student loans is topping $1.7 trillion. $1.7 trillion. Okay. Y'all know I did not start my recording. Oh my gosh.
Recording in progress.
That's horrible. I didn't start my recording. It's okay. As people come in, I'll kind of review back what I'm talking about. So I am going to be able to I'm going to be able to you'll be able to know what I'm talking about. But it is my birthday and I'm doing a launch today for how I can help people even better than I have been doing before. Because with me, it's all about leveling up. All right, so I'm talking about debt, right? 1.7 trillion in student loans. And let's talk a little bit about student loans right now. We have if in the news this you've been seeing all the things that's been going on with student loans. I have some people in the waiting room, so let me try to let them in. My goodness. I knew I needed someone to do this for me. All right, good. I got it. Yeah. So you notice that there's been so many things change. With the last administration, they finally started to try to do some things about people's student loans, right? They finally tried to get a lot of people through the programs that already exist, the programs that were created by Congress. And many people saw forgiveness, but not enough, because the programs did exist, but no one was administering them properly, and all it led to was frustration, and no one did anything. They started to do some additional things, such as, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. They started to do some things such as adding some additional repayment programs where people were able to make an affordable payment, and then still have some forgiveness tied to it after many years. Now, I understand that there are, a lot of different opinions when it comes to student loans and paying them back, right? People are, I paid my student loans back, so you should too. The thing about it, that most public service, that's my belief, that most public service workers deserve to get some sort of forgiveness for their student loans. They took on these student loans, and into they went into occupations that were giving back, and they were not necessarily paying really high or anything like that. So those people, they didn't go into the Wall Street jobs and get the big money. So something should be done for them. And that was the reason behind some of the public service um, programs that were there. But people still weren't being able to get access to those programs, right? I was one of those people. And that's why I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you from my experience. I know what I'm talking to you about, right? I am talking to you because I was a teacher. I was in the classroom for many, many years. And some of those programs, there's several of them. There's a teacher loan forgiveness program. And there is somebody has their hands up, and I'm not sure who. Okay, I'm not sure. But if you want to say something, just come off mute. But there's the teacher loan forgiveness programs. There's a public student loan forgiveness program. There is a borrower's defense out there right now for schools that did wrong. And then there's total and permanent disability. These things still exist, even though the new administration are doing all sorts of things to stop it. I know you guys want to know, well, why is she talking about debt? Why is she talking about student loan forgiveness? Because it's been so hard to access it, to get the information, to access the programs, to get out of debt. I know some of you are paying money after money, trying to get debt to go down. And what happens? It still looks at the same amount. Well, the reason why it looks like that, or more, the reason why it looks like that is because of pure math. And that's what I teach, of what you need to do to be able to combat what these companies are doing to us, right? 64% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, or paycheck to Monday, or paycheck to the next day, right? So what I'm here doing is trying to show you how you can get rid of that debt. What are the things that you need to do to get rid of debt so that you can put that money towards wealth, towards growing wealth for yourself now in retirement, and then transferring that to the next generation? And that's what I have for you, a framework, a blueprint for you to follow. And that's what I am introducing here today. The issue is not just money. It's a freedom issue. It's a legacy issue. It's a mental health issue. And that is what I am here to talk to you about today. And I chose my birthday to do it. So, yes, it's my birthday, but you are getting the gift. I'm about to put a link in the chat so that you can connect with me. Now, I am giving away several gifts. I'm giving away some gift cards here today. I'm giving away some money books. I'm giving away consultations that you can have with me so we can talk with you one-on-one. But the only way to be able to get in on any of those things would be to complete that form. And it's not asking for a lot of information, that I'm going to put in the chat. All right. So let me do that right now. Let me do that right now. So that you guys can see it. And then I'm going to have to put that same chat in the Zoom as well. So let me do that and get it in. And if you want to come off mute and speak, feel free to do so. Feel free to do so. Let me get this link for you guys. Copy link address. And I have okay, hopefully you guys can see the link in there. All right, hopefully you guys can see the link in both places. And just to make it fair, I'm gonna leave it out there so that everybody can get it in. And then I'm gonna go live on tomorrow is Wednesday. So Wednesday is another day that I normally go live. So tomorrow I'll go live and then I'll share the results from the wins. Okay, so here we go. I was talking about debt. I was talking about the student loan debt. Hi June, thanks for joining. Hi Nikki. Hi Selena. Dion Journey, thank you for joining. All righty. So some of the ways that I help people to get out of debt, right, includes doing a financial analysis, looking at what you're doing now. But the very first thing, the number one thing is education. And I teach you some basic concepts that you have to know, that the banks do not want you to know, the corporations do not want you to know. And I can't see the link. I'm not sure why you're not seeing it. Can you guys see the link in Zoom? I'll post it again. And if you can see the link, copy it and paste it down so that more people can see it. Let me post it again. Okay, no, that's not it. You know what? Here's an easy way for you to find it. Go to Carmen10k.com. Carmen10k.com. Scroll down to where it says, let's keep in touch, and fill that form out. That's your ticket to the winnings. I have gift cards to give away. I have a money book to give away, and I have consultations worth $147 to give away. So now that I said that, let's talk a little bit about that, right? So you have student loans The student loans balances that I see are 40 something, 50 something, 100 and something thousand, 200 and something thousand. Listen, as much as $900,000 in student loans. These student loans are no joke. They're not saying that, especially black women are educated. We have the bills to show for it. But guess what? We have to get them forgiven. And in order to see if you are on a path to forgiveness, if you don't know what to do, if hopefully you're not a part of the 9 million people that are currently in default. But if you've had your, I'm getting an echo. Sorry. If you had a student loan and we haven't been making payments during COVID, and now they've started back making payments, it's horrible because it's not affordable payments. If you're living paycheck to paycheck and all of a sudden you have another $700 or $800 a month to pay on a student loan, that's no joke. But many of you are sitting there when you qualify for student loan forgiveness. You just don't know that you do. And here I'm going to give you guys a little tip. If you or someone you know was working in a public service employment, such as a teacher, a government worker, whether it's state or federal, a hospital in a public service, a nonprofit, you worked for a nonprofit, you own a nonprofit, a firefighter, right? Any of these things, if you have worked between 2007 and now in any of those, put a yes in the chat. Put me in the chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much. Because put me in the chat. If you or someone you know have worked in any of those places that I talked about, public service, as a teacher, as a nurse, as a firefighter, as a public, as a in a federal government, for the federal government, in a state government, any of those things, you put me in the chat, because I can see many of you are going to get those loans forgiven. The problem is you might not know what to do. Your loans may not be the correct loan types. You may not have been in the correct repayment plan. You are currently stuck in the save plan, which is gone. And even though they still are in court about it, it's not coming back because the administration was always against forgiveness. But we have loans out there that can be forgiven. Now, the cost for a consultation with me is normally $147. I typically reduce that to about $97 a month, $97 for the consultation call. It's a 30-minute call where we go over every single thing about your loans and things like that. Well, sometimes it's still a little unaffordable for people. And now what I am introducing to you is something called the BeMonetized Empowerment Studio. And this is my membership. This is my membership empowerment circles that will allow you to be able to get in and learn about your student loans, learn about your credit. People are trying to charge you a lot of money to write those dispute letters. And you will come in here and get your dispute letters. You will be able to get learn about how the student loans work, what you need to do to make sure your loans are forgiven. You will be able to get how to get out of debt. You'll be able to understand about your budgeting. You will, there are going to be so many things in there that will help you to be able to level up your finances. Okay. And if you want to know how you connect with me with that, you go to the link that I posted. And if you don't see the link, you click on Carmen, CARMEN 10K, 10, the letter K.com. Scroll down to where it says, let's connect or let's keep in touch, and fill that out. And that is also your lottery ticket, your entry for your lottery ticket for the things that I'm giving away today. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you so much. All right. So if you do that, though, you can become a part of that membership circle, which you will pay one price for the entire year, which is $397 a year on the intro, the pre-launch, right? Once it's fully launched, it will be more, but we also have where you can get in as a monthly price for $39 a month. Okay. But I really want to talk about some of the things that I'm doing with this. By the way, if anybody's on Zoom and you have a question, please come off of Zoom and say and ask your question. Or feel free to, give birthday wishes or whatever. Same thing for people on Facebook, YouTube. Just go ahead and put it in the chat, and hopefully I can see it. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, Tanya, listen, there is help out there. I started to tell you guys this. Listen, I'm a little bit ADHD. I keep forgetting things sometimes, right? Because my brain is always firing on one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And here's the thing, y'all. I can tell you that it works because it works for me. Because it worked for me. I am a person that got all their student loans forgiven in February of this year. And I have several clients who have not been forgiven as yet. Who, if they've not been forgiven as yet, are on the verge of forgiveness. So within the next couple of weeks, you will see me posting another one. We have another one and another one and another one, right? We have people, I have one person's waiting for one more month. If you don't know, 10 years, 120 payments is what is needed to be able to get forgiven, right? However, right now, if you've been working, like I said, from 2007 to now, you can get that back credit. And we don't know when they're going to take that away, right? And instead of you, every time you talk to me for me to help you, you can go ahead and become a part of my membership group, and you're able to do it on your own for $39 a month. And then not only do you get the student loans forgiveness information, but you get live classes on life insurance. You get live classes on cryptocurrency, on fixing your credit, on home buying, and all of these things. But debt is what is the thing that stops most of us from doing something. It's really horrible. Some of the stories that I hear, some people are not having children. They're not even want to get married because of the debt, that albatross around their necks. So what we're going to do is get in here and understand how to kick that student loan to the curb. And if you haven't worked for any government agency, You haven't worked for any as a teacher, you haven't worked as a firefighter, you haven't worked as you weren't a part of a nonprofit, worked as at a nonprofit, and you're saying, well, what about me? I got you. Especially if you have 100,000 or more dollars of student loans, you do want to connect with me so we can look at the other pathways to forgiveness. Because guess what? They are there right now, right? And for $39 a month, you can get in and work on yours. Okay? You can always just pay me to do it, but I want to be able to make sure that people are able to afford to do this also. And the other thing is this: you also learn about protecting what you already have. There's so many of you that have worked for your homes, you have worked for um, and your home actually is one of the biggest purchases and the biggest asset that you may have right now. And even though you may still have a mortgage on that and you're still paying on it, right? It's something that appreciates. It goes up in value. And if something should happen to you, then what happens for that which you have worked so hard for? I teach you in here how to do that, what you need to do at a fraction of the cost, which is cost is the thing that stops many people from being able to going out and do the things that can protect them. So in our courses, you also have access to estate planning, to retirement planning. I'm talking to you, business owners. You're making big money right now. What if something happened? Are you prepared for the future? The future you is waiting for you to take care of them when they get there. So those are things that I'm showing you how to do in my membership. So we will have several memberships. The pre-launch today is just for what is called Ascend. We are now going to see where we are, and we are going to take it step by step. We're starting in the gold circle. You are in the gold circle level. And then you will move up to prestige, because that's when we really starting about. This is when we're talking about business funding now. This is when we're talking about nonprofits and what do we need to do. This is when we are talking about um, advanced strategies for getting rid of debt. And nothing stops you from starting any which way, right? But this is what we are talking about. And then you can actually work with me as a partner with me, where I'm helping you to mentor in this financial space, right? And I have not even touched the surface on the things that you will learn inside of this membership, inside of this AI studio, inside of with all of the things that are in there to help you to do what you have to do. Business owners, you have to look good, right? You have to look good uh for your brand. You have to show up for your brand. We have something in there to take care of that. When you're not able to go to a photo shoot, to be able to afford all the clothing and the makeup and pay for the sessions, only to get one or two pictures, and you've dropped down a couple $100, and you'll be able to get that as well here. You also want to be able to for business owners, you want to be able to be setting up a retirement plan. There's no pension waiting for you unless you set it up. You are your pension. You are your 401k or 201k, whichever one you all want to call it right about now. Listen, I have nothing against 401ks, okay? 401ks are awesome, especially when someone is not disciplined. So they need to have that money come out and go someplace. But there are just so many additional ways for you if you're money conscious and you want to understand how to do this correctly for you to do it. And that's what you'll find in my circle as well. All right. I want to stop talking for a little bit and welcome everybody to my birthday bash, the BeMonetized. Listen to the name, BeMonetized, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to get monetized in here. You're going to find things in here that if you're looking for a side hustle, that you'll be able to do right away and start bringing in some money. So welcome to BeMonetized, sponsored by BiGFACS, because y'all know that's all that I bring, BiGFACS. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and have people on the Zoom to go ahead and ask any questions or just give a birthday wish or tell me what they think. So let's do that. And thanks again. I'm like super happy, y'all. So super, super happy to have you here. So just unmute yourself. Hooray! Hey, thank you for joining me, Hooray!
First and foremost, I just want to say happy birthday. You're looking gorgeous, by the way. So, happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Here and, show some love, show some support. And obviously, I had on mic and just tell you happy birthday. And I wish you many, many, and many more. All right? I'm just trying to get my wife up here because she has student loans. I don't have any. But, I'm going to try to get her up here so she can tap in a little bit. But again, happy birthday and have a great day, okay?
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Just have her connect with me because trust me, we are going to wipe out these student loans one step at a time, one family at a time, one person at a time.
Hi, Buffy. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Journey.
Love you.
I love you. Thank you.
Sam, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I'm driving and of course the Washington is raining, but I just wanted to take half a second and say, there's time, cool stuff, and we're such a motivator and inspiration, and I'm nothing but joy and all your
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Dr. Carmen. This is Carolyn Flowers.
Hey, Carolyn, thank you for joining. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's no problem. I have to be here to support you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And I'm sure that if you guys, if it doesn't apply to you, which I don't know who that doesn't apply to, but I'm sure you know someone, and especially your younger ones. If you're on here, and don't let the face fool you, y'all. 61 years old today. So if you know your young people, get them in here. Young men, young women, get them in here. Get them to even have just a conversation with me. I do free consultations all day long. Just get on my calendar and they can get in touch with me at carmen10k.com as well. Thanks, BK. She said 61 where. Sunita, girl, I'm having some technical problems with this. Hopefully you can hear me and it's not too much of a feedback. I apologize, but I thank you for being here as well. All right, so anybody else who would like to go ahead?
Happy birthday, Miss Carmen. This is Vicky. Wishing you a wonderful day and year ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I did say nonprofit. Somebody asked if I said nonprofit. I did say nonprofit. If you're working for a nonprofit, if you have worked for a nonprofit, and I don't care if it's only 1 year or 2 years or 6 months, you still need to get those credits because nothing says that it has to be consecutive. All right. Nothing says that at all. Some of you that are listening to me need to start your own nonprofit right now, especially if you have $500,000 in loans, $400,000 in loans. You need to start your own nonprofit right now. Okay. And if that's the case, you need to connect with me. I see my brother is on there. Thank you for joining. Hey, my hubby is on there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Wendy. Thank you for joining. Hopefully, if you guys didn't hear everything, it will be. Carolyn, thank you. I hope I don't butcher this name. Dukan, thank you. Jamaria, thank you. Jonathan, Journey, Michael, Nikki, thank you. Selena, Stacy, Susan, thank you. Oh, thank you, Susan. Susan, if you or any of your children, because I know you have a nonprofit, your grandchildren that work with you, your children, whomever, get with me because we have to do something about this stuff. Nope, the government does not advertise anything when it comes to us. And let me just tell you, this is my opinion, but nobody was complaining when they were forgiving all of those PPP loans in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. No one complained about that. All right. All right. Okay, so once again, what I am doing is finding a way to help people to get rid of debt, to protect their income, to create tax-free retirement income that they cannot outlive, and to create a legacy of generational wealth. And although every strategy doesn't fit someone, I don't want people to be left out. You are able to get in here and understand how to get rid of that credit, how to start that business, how to reduce taxes, how to start building retirement income, because you cannot live or depend on just Social Security. This is not what our moms and our dads or granddads used to have when they had that defined benefit pension that helped them. Now it used to be 3 legs. A stool in order to stand up needs 3 legs, and you had the pension, you had Social Security, and you also had your savings, right? Well, 2 of those legs are gone. They're knocked out. It's just your savings. And if you don't even have savings, it's a problem. But here in BeMonetized Empowerment Studios, we are going to show you how to do that. All right. Anybody else has any questions? And if you ask the question on Facebook and I couldn't get to it because I can't see it, I'm going to make sure that there's still people in the waiting room. Oh my goodness. I'm going to make sure that I answer those questions. But what is most important, go to Carmen10k.com, go down, scroll down to where it says, let's connect with me. And that will be your entry into the lottery. And I'm giving away money. Sorry, Wendy. I'm giving away money books. Listen, the only way that we can improve this is to continue to read. And I am giving away consultations, right? And I'm going to make sure that I do different ones that you can also have with me. But understand I do free 15-minute consultations all of the time. And so you get in with me, get your children in with me, get your mama in with me, get your daddy, your uncles, get everybody in the room with me, because we're getting ready to change some lives. All right. I apologize to those people that I needed an engineer letting people in, a code something. But if I apologize to you letting me in. Hopefully you heard some of the things that I'm talking about. This is just a way for me to continue to help people that I have been helping. If you want to jump off mute and say happy birthday, feel free. It's being recorded so I can go back and listen to your well wishes to me later on. But feel free to jump off mic and say whatever or ask a question.
Hey, Carmen, happy birthday, my sister. I'm so proud of you. Very, 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 very proud of you. May God continue to guide you. May you continue to be a beacon of light in our community. As a fellow alumni, I am especially proud of you because you're charting your own course and not following anyone's. So God bless you and continue to do the great, great, great work you're doing, my sister.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate you showing up for me. All right, anybody else? I know my children are on here, but some of them were driving. They just wanted to make sure they showed up for me. So I don't want them to, if they're driving, I want them to continue to be safe.
Well, this child is not driving.
Hi, son.
Happy birthday again. I just wish you happy birthday.
Thank you,
Yes,
son.
I just want to second Wendy. Hey, Miss Wendy. I want to second Wendy that, we're proud of you. Love to see you blossom, and you really brighten up and helping others. And, we can see that here. I've been helped more times than ever. So, just appreciate you, love you, we're here to support you, and happy birthday.
Thank you, son.
Is this Mikey?
It's JT, the little one.
Oh, the little one.
32, the little one.
Wow. Cute.
Oh, my goodness. Is my sis a BK on the Zoom? Because I don't know what is this? Is this a reverb from FB? I don't know. No, it's the same thing. The FB and the Zoom, everything is the same. Hopefully that's the question that you're asking me. All righty. Hey, y'all, I need to introduce my grandson. He's on here, and he is joining my team. Can my grandson come off, or are you driving to grandson? Jeremiah, are you driving?
Oh, no.
So why are you not on Zoom? I can't even see you.
Right downstairs.
Oh, you're here.
No, I was trying to wait. Yeah, I'm here.
Come on up here.
All right, I'm coming.
Okay. I got to introduce you guys to my grandson. He's the newest addition to BiGFACS, and he's going to be a big help with me in BeMonetized. He's currently getting his license. Yeah, we're not just helping you guys. Let me admit the rest of people here that are trying to come in. We are not just helping you guys. Where are you? Come over here. Come here. Come on so you can see you.
But they can't see
They
me.
can't see. Oh, your camera.
No, your camera is too.
Let me turn my camera a little bit. Ah, there's my grandson.
Yeah, everybody.
And so my grandson, handsome young man that he is joining the team to be able to help you to protect income, to grow wealth, to transfer wealth, and to just be the best that you can be in the financial space. I'm so proud of him. He's just finished his first year in college. Woohoo! He's just finished his first year in college, and he's home. And he was supposed to be doing this right after high school, and he didn't, but he's going to do it now. and he's going to have his license. So be sure to look for him as he's doing a lot of our social media posts and posting about him himself. I will link his page for you guys to follow him. You want to say anything?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. You know, it's just the start of a great journey. Yeah, I can't wait. Just can't wait to get started. You know, this is only the beginning. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Well, I thank you.
Yes. Happy birthday. I love you.
Thank you, grandson. Y'all, if y'all see me posting about my grandchildren, just flip the page or unfriend me.
Speaking of your grandchildren, I got more of them right here.
Oh my goodness, is that Taylor? Tori? Thank you, Tori.
I hope you have a good birthday.
Thank you, Taylor.
I meant to call you, but I forgot.
Okay. No worries. I just saw you.
Many more wonderful success. You know, you always keep us pushing and keep us going. And that was my other child. That was just that she was bragging about. That's why she.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Tasha.
Keep it going, keep it moving. Love you.
Thank you, thank you. All righty. I see my hubby is on the phone. I don't know if he's coming on the Zoom. I don't know if he's gonna get off mute to speak. But Julia, I saw that you just come in, Dr. Blanks. Thank you so much for joining me, Dr. Julia.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world, honey. How are you? How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm here.
That's right. Now, Dr. Blanks is one of my colleagues in this student loan battle. So she is, you will see her on lives with me. She also has a business that helps people with student loans. So listen, we need a lot of people to help with these student loans. So if this is something that you'd like to do, contact us because we need help in getting rid of this trillions of dollars of student loans. So thank you, Dr. Blanks.
Right. We need all the help we can get.
That's right.
All right, since my wife called me out, I'm gonna go ahead and say happy birthday, darling. Been married to this woman for almost 40 years. Been together over that, a lot more than that. And I suffer because I'm the one who's downstairs alone while she's upstairs up until 2 o'clock in the morning. Working on, it's always something, okay? So I'm gonna register my complaint at first. But I tell her all the time she's one of the most driven people I've ever seen. I said I couldn't do this because I would give up. But she's doing so many things and her focus and her passion. I hear about it all the time. I'm trying to say to she's we're talking about either student loans or something with insurance or something else. But I can see the fruits beginning to bear from the seed that you planted several years ago. Your tenacity and your focus is incredible. I've managed people, I've worked with people in different areas, and I always look for people who've got not only a why, but they have a focus in what they're doing. You clearly demonstrate that. You're awesome, not just in what you're doing here, but you're a beautiful woman. You're my queen. And you know, I praise you all the time. Yeah, she tells me, well, you're only saying that because, right? Because she's my wife. And I'm saying because it's true. You're incredible. Your kids, your grandkids, and I'm sure your business associates are they're getting to hear your passion. Because when you talk, your emotion comes, your voice starts going up because all these things that you're saying, you're actually believing in. I challenge her to actually convert some of this stuff back to money. Because to me, if she can do it for free, she probably would.
And that one sit well with me. So I'm glad to know that you're monetizing this thing because it's actually very, very worthwhile. And then pass it on to the generation. So passion is education and teaching the generations. You need to understand, right? Well, why do you even work? Why do you want to work? You want to work to get money to do what? To pay bills, and you're just a consumer. That's all you're doing. If you can figure out how to get that money, then make the money, do something for you, then you're on a path. Good path. If you're partnering with her or you're doing any kind of business with her, you're in very, very good and very capable hands. I don't have my wife for a couple hours on her birthday, so I'm not happy about that, but I'm certainly happy to be here to celebrate with her and to congratulate and encourage her. Happy birthday, baby. Love you.
I love you too. Thank you so much. Listen, my husband was livid. Like, why are you doing this on your birthday? Well, I tell y'all, as I said before, it's not work. Why are you working on your birthday? It is not work. It is not work when you enjoy what you do. And I do not understand. I just truly, truly enjoy this. And as soon as you talk to me for a couple of minutes, because it just ignites me, the passion. So other than my husband, BeMonetized, which is BIGFACS. But I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. Please share this information. We have to get as many people as we know to be financially literate, to be making proper decisions now that will impact their future, and not just their future, but their children's future and their grandchildren's future. And we have to make this a real legacy of passing on generational wealth along with generational knowledge so that they are continuing to do the work that we do. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If there's just anybody else that want to say anything, please feel free to do so now. But I know you guys had lots of other things to do, but you stopped and you came and you listened to me. And even if it doesn't apply to you, but it applies to someone you know and you can share it, I appreciate you and I thank you. I thank God for bringing me to this path, which I truly believe is what I was born for. So thank you guys.
You are so welcome, sweetheart. Listen, enjoy the rest of your evening. And we are ready and open to listen and to be not only listening, but to be an active participant in becoming monetized. Thank you for all that you do, Dr. Carmen.
Thank you. Listen, y'all, let's all connect and let's be monetized. Have a great one.
You too, Carmen. God bless. And I'll give you a call tomorrow. Take care.
Take care.
Thank
you. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. All right, people. If you join me on social media, thank you. If you didn't catch it live, you can always listen to the replay or listen to a part of the replay. The biggest thing, though, is to get me. Contact me, Carmen10k.com. It's the easiest way. There's some links in there. If you can't see it, just contact me at Carmen10k.com. All right. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining and goodbye.